So now we have a stock of 37, as we see here. We go back. So now we look at our stock. We see our situation here, and we can go forth from here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go do a review. So we have done this, we have done this, we've done the PM plans, we have done inventory, we have done the purchasing because we looked at the PREX and we looked at the purchase orders. We'll now do some cycle count. So we'll do a cycle count at MI31. You do this once in a while, not all the time. Go here. Here, this is all in the other instruction videos. Label it something. So here we're going to say bin A. Create documents. Show results. Perfect. So now we go to end the cycle count status. So we're going to go execute this. We're going to count this. First we're going to see the book value, the book quantity. Doesn't show any right now. So we will 429 we'll say there was 2 in. This one we'll say there was 2. This one has 5. $411 is 40. We'll enter the count, refresh. We'll see the difference, 3, 1. Now we'll enter the next ones. 09. Enter count. So 03, let's check what the stock is. I'll say 5 and 5. 10, 10, 10, 10. We refresh. We'll see that the quantity is all over. We highlight everything. We're going to post the differences. This is done every time you do the cycle count on the inventory. So now we're updating our inventory because we haven't probably updated it in a while. So explain. You have to give the reasons why. 10, 20. 10 if it's over, 20 if it's under. All of them are over. Save. Refresh. But it's done. So go back here. Our stock's going to refresh now to their new values. So that's our stock. As you can see, we still got to fulfill these here. 08 and 09. Is there any POs? No POs. No POs. This one has a PO. I'm going to fulfill this PO. So we'll fulfill this one right here. This one that has 40. There's a lot of demand for this part everywhere. So we'll take care of this order right here. We'll receive this. The goods issue, I mean. Okay, post. That's that. Go back here. That's gone. We'll fulfill this one here. Like I said, the person will be going into the storage room each time, getting the parts together, and contacting the maintainers. Post. Go back here. Refresh. Oh, these are direct procurement, so they won't show up. So, that's how you do it. And yeah, we're now going to do a report. Okay, so now we've done a lot in this. We've completed quite a few purchase orders. We've completed quite a few work orders. So now we got to go back into the work orders and see the ones that have all the parts that are done. So go into IW38. Sorry, we'll go into the list of notifications. We're going to do corrective for now. Highlight all. Go to environment orders. We're going to see the ones that have all the parts in. So this one here, 15, if I'm going to close it. So 15 puts hours in. Go environment. Orders. Confirmation. I'm going to put 20 hours in. By Vlad. Save. Refresh. Tico. Okay, next. See what else is left. See what else has all the parts in. It's got in all the parts. No other ones. All of them have parts here or there. So let's see what part this is. It's a roller. So 26. We're going to go in here and look at the parts that you have. So roller is a non-stock item. Hasn't come in. So let's check if it's in stock. This is not in stock. It's not in stock. It's 39 in stock. So these are not in stock for it. That means they're still coming in. We're going to go look at them. Oh 0809. So here's 09. This is here's 08. Looks like all the ones for 08 came in, but still a shortage. So Looks like this one here we haven't fulfilled, 54. So we'll do 54. Fulfill 54. Looks like 54 actually has been done. $55. Post. Okay, so we go back to our work orders. We refresh. Highlight, go to list of available materials. Try to figure out what's left to do. And we close them off. So if we close them off, the thing to understand is that if you TICO a work order and you have any parts outstanding, it'll close off that reservation or purchase rec. It'll close it off. So in this case, we're gonna go with 26. We're gonna see if there's any open purchase orders against it. No, they're all gone. I'm gonna close the PRECs. You have to remember this is not linked to SRM directly, so there's a few bugs here or there. Collective, we'll put 10 hours. Mac, we'll change this to Wade. Save. TICO. Refresh. So now that we did some work orders, we did some hours, we're going to go back here. So we've done cycle count, we've done goods issues, inventory, purchasing, receiving, etc. Now we just have time entry left, and then we're going to do reports. So let's do time entry. Okay. So here's all the work orders currently open. So we'll close a few of them. If it says PM, I'll close it. If it says a PM, I'll do this 5 hours. This is a 2-hour job. 2, 2, 2, and I'll close them off. And then I'll say this is a 6-hour job, 1-hour job. I'm just closing off the PMs. Usually the PMs don't have any parts, and you just put hours against it. And then we got to check who got their hours put in. That's good. We're happy with the workers. We save. Here's the work orders that are left. We'll put 4 hours here. 4 hours here. Check, check, enter. We're happy here. Save. So that's how the hours work. That's time entry. So now we're going to go and start looking at some reports. Before I look at reports, I just want to go here into the IW38 and look at all the work orders that exist. So now we're going to take all the work orders that have CNF. We're going to close these. They're all done. So you can just TICO them. You refresh. They're gone. So this is all the work orders that are left over. So Let's go look at some reports now. So we've done everything here. We have technical structure, we have created preventive maintenance for it, done the corrective maintenance, which is notifications and the work orders, with the inventory management. We ordered a bunch of parts, we created the purchase orders, or we had the purchase orders created. We received the purchase orders, went into work orders, inventory, overhead, etc. Now we're just going to do reports off this, because like you're running this whole business, you got to understand what's going on. So what kind of reports do we have? First thing we'll do, the most important report is to see how our technical structure is doing. So we look at our technical structure, and we'll start with IL07. Look at our technical structure. We put in technical structure, which is 2507. Execute. Here's our technical structure, the whole plant. Sorry, I should have not did notifications. I apologize. So the way this works is the following way. You got your whole plant here. So then at the Halifax level, you're seeing what equipment you have and what work orders have been created. So Vlad needs fix, helicopter landing strip, stuff broke. So we look at the bread line. Here's all the equipment you had on the bread line. Here's all the work orders you've had. So this is a historical analysis. We're doing like what was there before, and like it's not what's currently there right now. It's like what was there before and what work has been done on this bread line. So you see how much each item costs you, the status of it. This is still open, this is closed, and it shows you who did the work and all the equipment you have on it. So if we look something else like mixing area, we'll see this is the equipment we've ever had on mixing: mixer 1, 2, water chiller, mixer 3. And then here's all the work that was done, all the work orders. So this ones were pretty expensive here, and shows you the status of it. So just kind of gives you an overview of what's going on in your technical structure. Next report is to go look at your maintenance reports. So go look at some maintenance reports. Actually, next thing you want to go look at your preventive maintenance. So you look at your preventive maintenance, you do 2507, and you just run it wide open. See how your preventive maintenance has been doing. So you see your preventive maintenance, you're like, oh, that's pretty good. It's all been done. This one was missed here. What was this? Bread wrapper. Okay. But overall, all in all, you're pretty good. You just missed a couple items. Everything seems to be going good for preventive maintenance. So the next item you have then is to do your maintenance reports. You leave this wide open. You do complete, no date, and then you just let it run. You highlight everything. Actually, what you do, you go layouts, get, and then you get PM costs. And here what it tells you is how much each piece of equipment has cost you. So overall, the plant has incurred $20,110 in maintenance expenses. If you look here, the bread litter has not had no expenses, or the bread oven. But the mixer 2 has been pretty expensive, $6,300. Mixer 3 has been pretty expensive as well. Mixer 1. And so forth. After that, you could also do, you could go environment, goods movements. And here shows you all the parts you've been ordering. So here shows you that it looks like the parts we've been ordering the most are this, value-wise, is conveyor belt, conveyor rollers. So it's a pretty good examination, and you've ordered $11,361 in parts. Next thing we want to do, I want to see all the hours that have been submitted. So if we look at all the hours submitted, 42 hours are submitted on this date. Shows you all the workers. 60 hours in this date. 80, 23, 41, 84. And we could sort it by workers. So Carl's had 52 hours. And it shows you all the workers, how many hours they've put in, what day. So it's pretty good. That's one report. Next report you could run, you just leave your wide open work orders, highlight, and you check how many hours of labor you have coming in. So it shows you by date, 69 hours of labor, 48, 8, 0. So that's how you could change the dates on this. So we're saying, okay, Alwyn's too overworked on this day, or Murray's too overworked. So go into the work order. Go into the work order, schedule it, save, refresh. Oh, it still doesn't show it, but it actually schedules it down to the next few days. So that's what's happening here. Now, next report you want to do your parts. So with your parts, we first see the inventory consumption report. So we go by plant 2507, MRP controller, we press execute. Here's our parts. So it looks like we have received 176 parts. We've used a total of 50. Our stock is 94. Total usage value, this is for the period that we picked. We could pick a month, 3 months, whatever period we picked. Total usage value is $7,642. Our total stock, current stock, is $9,363. So if you look at our parts, we could kind of do some analysis, but the next T code I'm going to show you is going to do the analysis for you. So the next one, MC44, what it does, once again, you put your plant 2507, you put a date range, you press, so we'll do a date range of just November. Execute. And then here what it does, it tells you which parts you've been using the most. So water chillers, hose, you've been buying a lot. So the higher the number, that means the more you've been purchasing. It's a turnover ratio. So if I were you, I would adjust the min-max on this. That's how we would do it. So the higher the number, that means you adjust your min-max. You should make the max a bit higher. Instead of having like 1, you should have maybe 10 or 20 to adjust to this number here. We have that. As far as other reports, so you could do another budget report. So go into IW49, everything wide open. You open all your work orders, highlight environment, goods movements. You do this by GL account. You actually do subtotal to GL, and it shows you how much you spent on each GL. So this GL account 10,855, the other one's 505. So this could be parts, this could be contractor. Up to you how you set it up. So this actually covers everything. There's quite a few other things you could do, but this is the gist of as far as the business usage. Next video we'll talk about the config side of this. Everything is behind the configuration of this.